Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we scratch. Been a while. So Saturday was a doozy. Sunday was not so fun for me. I got super tired because of the heat that we had to deal with in the factory on Saturday. And I tried to survive as much as I could, but I just no. No. And then I got super sick because of it. So I'm feeling a lot better. Hopefully it was just like a normal stomach thing or just dealing with all the heat and being in the sun and stuff like that. So I'm really hoping that was the case. However, what isn't the case is our team. We don't have one, the brackets. So here is some of the things I've been thinking about. I was down yesterday. So reviewing our previous notes, we had to do specs over Scarf, so we did make that change for Calyrex Shadow Rider. I didn't change Draining Kiss because I looked over the movable that Calyrex can do. Unless I want to get rid of specs, it's going to be incredibly hard for anyone realistically to be able to, yeah. It's going to be incredibly hard for Calyrex, so we might have to switch the team around if we go outside choice specs. And if we're going to be doing that, then we have a couple of options, but I kind of want to try this one out first and then maybe go do something. We did not put taunt on Whimsicott, although we did change the Terra to dark so that we can actually withstand everything from other prankster types. So essentially what we have for Whimsicott is kind of Tornadus, just faster. The exact same thing. So we have 252 investment into special attack and speed and 4 into HP. It's not going to be able to survive a whole lot. Matter of fact, a lot of its typing has a lot of disadvantages, but that's totally fine because we can still withstand some hits. It's just not going to be a ton. And if we can stop other pranksters from getting into Whimsicott, we don't have to worry about having the covert cloak. But we still have that on so that we don't have to worry about fake out since we're no longer Terra Ghost dealing with that. We did change the Terra type on Calyrex 2. We went from Fairy to Ghost. I kind of want to do what I do with Fluttermane with this build. So we have the Timid set. So we're at 222 speed and we're set for specs so that we can do the maximum amount of damage possible and be Terra Ghost so that we don't have to worry about being hit by fake out ever. We can still get hit with a lot of different other things, and the one thing that does counter Calyrex with Terra Ghost is anyone that is a dark attacker. I don't have any original calcs for the Pokemon that usually would affect this Pokemon, but and what I mean by that, it's like, okay, we have some calcs for Incineroar, but not most. We don't have anything for Roaring Moon. We also don't have anything for like Urshifu. We barely have any for like Walking Wake and other Pokemon that could come up. But like, we don't have anything for Raging Bolt, for instance. So that's another thing that we're going to be also focusing on as well. Wow. Talk, Matt. I know you haven't had to like 2 days. Come on. Anyway, so there's a couple of options that we can do. We've got a little over a week with this team, so I'm really excited. And because we have a little bit over a week, we can get a lot of matches in. Now, I don't plan on taking any days off this week, so we should be fine. We should check the weather real. Yeah, no, we're good. Like Friday's like a high of 86. No, we're golden. Okay, so you guys should have a video for the rest of the week, so we'll get that all sorted. And I don't really know what to do at the end. I'll just go ahead and open it up now. Do you guys want the tier series thing of the full matches? You know, I can almost do the entire thing in one video now. I proved it. It's 256 gigabytes, and I never have 256 gigs, although editing all of this would be really long process. However, because it does take a little bit longer to render, I do have a different rendering style, which I don't think anyone's really complaining about since episode 1. I think that's when it was really taken into effect. So in Premiere Pro, I create proxies, which makes it a lot easier for editing and rendering times. So hopefully that will help at the end. Or if you guys want something different, please let me know in the comments. I know that I posted it on Twitter or X, and I even posted in the community tab, and both of them were different. Like you guys here on YouTube didn't care for the full series, but the people on YouTube really did. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Let me know down in the comments, and then since we've got more than a week, we can kind of get something figured out. Also, I have been playing Pokemon Shield. Now I got the physical copy from my buddy JT, and I'm essentially getting Zamazenta from that game because I do not have access to it on my game. I don't have access to Zamazenta. I've never had access to Zamazenta, but it could be a Pokemon that we use later on in the future. It's like Miraidon. I don't have access to Miraidon. I don't have access to Iron Crown or even Iron Boulder. My brother has Violet, and I will be grabbing access to both Miraidons, one for the living decks and then one to actually use for VGC tournaments, because I don't want to take kids. I don't want to do that. I can save it on my console and just have it go from there. Now, that being said, as you have options like this, right, where I could play these games over. The idea that I had was to record a particular video series, and it's essentially being called like VGC Ready. How long would it take a normal player that is getting into the hobby today? How long would it take to get a team ready? How long it would take to get Pokemon trained up and ready to go? And how long it would take for you to compete in today's climate? And how much would it cost? And all of that stuff. Well, figured out not able to create a video and do it justice because I'm literally trying to speed run through Pokemon Shield. I felt like if I do my knowledge of the entire game, right? I do have some biases, but I do think that I can give at least some sort of clarity for people that want to get into the hobby today and what you should do and what I would recommend. So instead of showing you how much it would take to like purchase everything and how much time it would take, I would actually like to teach you guys what to do, maybe save time, as this is stuff that I personally do myself so that I can actually compete at like regional, international, even worlds levels of content, or like content competition. I want to be able to compete in those and do my best. So with that being said, we'll get into our 5 matches today. That's what we're going to be doing, and we'll see how well we do those 5 matches. And then after today, we'll get into our 6 matches and flow through the rest of the week, so we should have no problems with that whatsoever. So happy Tuesday, not first and foremost, but happy Tuesday, everyone. Let's get back into this. I've missed you. Let's have some fun, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way, and I'm hoping you enjoy. Get into it. Okay, so we have a Dragonite, Qianpao, Urshifu, Pelipper, Zacian, and Ditto. All right, so Ditto makes another appearance. That's cool. So what did we do here? Yeah, we're gonna have to go in with the Indeedee. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So I think what we'll do is we could go in with our own. So we'll go in with Calyrex Indeedee to shut off. Qianpao will also do that to shut off Dragonite, but Dragonite's probably going to be the bigger problem, because if it is the extreme speed variant, it's going to become Terra normal, which I don't really have anyone on my side to deal with that in particular. We also have to make sure that we don't get hit with Pelipper's stuff too, so that's going to be a thing. But they don't really have anyone that outspeeds me outside of priority, so if I just keep Indeedee like technically healed, we should be fine. Ogerpon, we'll bring in our own Qianpao. That way we can kind of counter them, and if they somehow bring in like Ditto that's gonna like interact with my own Calyrex, then we should be able to survive. But we are set up kind of differently now. We don't have Expanding Force. We actually have Psychic. That's another thing that I changed. All right, so we have Pelipper and Urshifu. Pelipper's going to activate Drizzle, but it's also going to be just focusing primarily on it's going to primarily focus highly on Wide Guard. So we're going to be doing something completely different here. So, Drizzle. So we're going to go ahead and do Psychic, go right over to the Urshifu. And because of Urshifu, we're going to have Helping Hand on Entity. So that way we can withstand whatever Urshifu is going to do, because it's going to get a boost of attack because of the rain. So there's Surging Strike, so we know that it's Scarfed. So there's 1. There's 2. I'm probably going to go down here. No, I survived. Let's go. Okay. No Wide Guard. Psychic comes out. Hits Urshifu, goes down. First hit. Now in the second field, it boosts up all the damage, and I prevented the nonsense. Okay, we get hit with Weather Ball, which is going to go to Entity because of the Follow Me. So there we go. Look at that. We are effectively shutting down. We've effectively shut down Pelipper. We've also made it easier for Calyrex. Out comes Chien Pao. And here comes Ogerpon. Alright. So now we're going to Psychic Pelipper. And I'm going to also Follow Me on Ogerpon. Probably should have been best to Terra that point, because then Hurricane's actually going to do a ton of damage. But there's the Wide Guard. You should have done that. No, well, they don't probably know. But I'm going to Follow Me. So Sucker Punch is not going to work. That's what I'm hoping for. There it is. That's a 4 times weakness to Calyrex. Psychic. +1. Oof. That's a knockout. Absolute cakewalk of a Pokemon there. Probably should have brought in someone that had Tailwind just so that I can outspeed. Here comes Zacian. Well, I didn't really need to outspeed anyone else, but I do need... Oh, Sucker Punch is actually going to fail. Forgot. I forgot. Sucker Punch is going to fail. So, not very effective. So I'm going to do that. Terra. And I will go right into Zacian. So the thought was, oh, Sucker Punch is going to hit me. It's going to do like a ton of damage. But I completely forgot the Psychic Surge is still in the field. And they're not removing it by using Ice Spinner. Now, it would be different if that wasn't the case, but last turn I could have hit Chien Pao, and that could have done a lot more damage. Zacian does the Protect, which is totally fine. Psychic can't go into Chien Pao, so that's unfortunate. They're probably going to do Ice Spinner to get rid of the field. Ice Crash. It's going to go over to the Ogerpon. Not as effective, but here comes a +1 Ivy Cudgel. Oh, I did to I thought I did it to Chien Pao. That sucks. Well, yeah. I could have sworn I did it to Chien Pao, but that's okay. We will attack in Chien Pao now. Absolutely. Zacian already protected. Can't do anything more. Here comes the Terra Water. Could be water. Could be something else, but it's probably... Oh, grass? Ooh. Does that mean my Psychic type moves does more damage to it now, or am I reading it wrong? Sucker Punch is going to fail. Protected by the Psychic Terrain. Psychic. Zacian. Not super effective, but does get the KO anyway, because why not? I completely forgot about the Psychic Field. I thought that it's like, oh yeah. But Calyrex +3. Ivy Cudgel with a +1. Goes right into Chien Pao. It's going to take half damage, but it is +1. It's also a Terra. Oh, bonus. Survives because Sash. dope. The bad thing though, Calyrex can't attack. Can't attack. So I'm gonna just swap this out to bring out my own Chien-Pao and Spiky Shield to maybe make it do damage to itself. I mean, Icicle Crash could. Okay, I was gonna say like Icicle Crash could force a knockout. So 36, 43. Not bad. Not bad at all. What is that? 78? Yeah. Yes. So we'll be at 79 now, but yes. Let's go. Okay. So we've got Terapagos, Incineroar, Comfey, Rillaboom, Dragapult, and Ogerpon. Now, I know I read those really slow. Just kind of thinking things out as my brain tends to slow down after a while, so it sucks for me. The problem is here, Incineroar is actually the worst Pokemon for Calyrex to actually go against. But that being said, we are actually not too bad in everything else. Like Terapagos is the worst, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it at all. I could kind of get started up like last time and maybe go into Terapagos, but it might be a little hard. So let's go to Dragonite, Chien-Pao. Yes, and then what else do I want to bring? Like what would make sense here? Calyrex and Ogerpon. It's probably not the best one. We're leaving our supporters out, but we still have someone that can, you know, go, hey, look over here, and we do ignore Fake Out from both Incineroar and Rillaboom, which may or may not be like the thing, right? I think Rillaboom is going to hit on the field so that they get rid of the priority, and because of that, we might be seeing something. But we do see Dragapult and Incineroar. Interesting. Okay, so with our particular thing, Incineroar's Intimidate doesn't hit because of inner focus. Now we do have Ice Spinner, which is an off-type move that goes into Dragapult, does a lot of damage, but we will be hit before that. So let's do Terra, Outrage, and Protect. Now Protect is going to force Dragonite to get hit by both Dragon Darts if they do come out. We do not have to worry about Fake Out on Dragonite because Inner Focus does prevent flinching as well. We'll Protect here. Phantom Force. Okay. Wisp. Did I use Outrage? I would assume so because Dragonite's now burnt. Okay, I'll do this. And does Sucker Punch work? It is a two-prong. We'll give it a shot. We'll see. It should work, right? Okay. I figured that it wouldn't work, but I had to try. Phantom Force does not affect Dragonite. Outrage kicks in. Hits the Dragapult, knocks it down to Sash. Yep, okay. Not bad. Will-O-Wisp. Chien-Pao dodges that attack, so that's good. And Dragonite gets burnt. Okay, so I wanted to try that out to see if it actually worked, which is why I did that. But I can't do anything for Dragonite because the attack first didn't land, so it looks like I could have swapped to maybe something else. Maybe that's like the thing for Dragonite. Like if I don't land an attack Like the animation doesn't go off. The band doesn't say you can't do something else. Maybe. Like it might work like a Stomping Tantrum. Withdraw Stragapult. Bring out Terapagos. Not a bad shift. If I do hit it though, it's gonna take one straight to the face. Sacred Sword into Incineroar. That's a lot of damage. Come on, Outrage. Hit Incineroar. Terra Shell. Okay. Bop. Not very effective. Will-O-Wisp hits the Chien-Pao. Now, even when burnt, I'm still able to do a ton of damage because of the fact that the defense drops are huge here. Absolutely huge. Okay. Run Sucker Punch the Terapagos. I think it's going to do a setup move. I mean, it could also protect. So I'm kind of left open. Sucker Punch is going to fail. So it does do a setup move. Outrage. Hits Terapagos. Does not get the KO, but it would have if I would have. Dang it. That would have done it. That absolutely would have done it. Calm Mind comes up. I built mine, and I figured out why everyone does the Calm Mind spec set, because there's like no reason to do otherwise. So it's insane. Okay, Incineroar goes back. So I'm burnt on 2 different Pokemon, which it doesn't seem like to really affect me as much. That doesn't mean anything, right? Out comes Comfy. This would be perfect to bring out my entity right now. It's just like, hey, no priorities. Does it stop it for me or just stop it for everyone? I think it just stops for everybody. I would hope so. Wait. That's a Comfy. That's Fairy. Am I locked into? I am locked into Outrage. Okay. Outrage. Sacred Sword into Terapagos. That's fine. Terapagos protects. Now I believe healing thing, whatever it does for Comfy, goes through protect. Might not, but we'll see. Oh, I'm confused. And I'm gonna hit with Outrage, and it's gonna go to the protect. No, I went after the Comfy. They did Trick Room. Why Trick Room? What? But why though? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, it's Sacred Sword. It's fine. We don't really particularly need to switch in anything right now. Although switching out from Chien-Pao would be good for healing. That's half. That's more than half. All mine. So yeah, they get to attack. They get to move first. That's not bad. Defense rose. Confused. Don't hit yourself in confusion. Outrage. Yes. Hits the Terapagos. That's a lot of damage. And Sacred Sword right into that slot takes it down. Super effective. Let's go. Hopefully the rest of the Pokemon that you have is just as good. Because Chien-Pao is out here acting like a baller. Just a baller, man. I am burnt. I can't have my stats lowered, so Incineroar's Intimidate's not going to do anything. But I do need to get rid of Chien-Pao now. Its attack is like -2, maybe 3 at this point. So, yeah, we're going to swap to Mijor Ogerpon. So now if Dragonite gets taken down, we don't really have to worry about it too much. We're definitely swapping out Chien-Pao. That way we can use it later on in the future. We don't have to worry about Terras. We definitely don't have to worry about Terapagos anymore. So Astral Barrage is looking pretty sick right now. And even if we didn't use it, we would have other chances. For healing. Goes over to Incineroar. Yeah, no, that's pretty decent healing. Knockoff on Dragonite. Crit, that's fine. Dragonite, no. My man, no. But why though? Ban goes off. Bring in Calyrex. So this is a pretty good switch in. No more berries. We'll go ahead and just do Astral Barrage. And I'm going to follow me on Ogerpon. Now I know Fergraph tells Comfy no on my side. Would Indeedee tell no on their side? If that's it, because Triage is priority. So that's how that would work. Protect on Comfy. Follow me on Ogerpon. Knockoff goes over to Ogerpon. Ogerpon takes it like a champ. Astral Barrage. There we go. Astral Barrage. That's a decent amount. It's not like something to write home about, but that's a decent amount. Astral Barrage, and will follow me again. Forward healing. Okay, follow me. Ogerpon's just kind of like keeping knockoffs and like Will-O-Wisps at bay. Astral Barrage. Not very effective against Incineroar, but Dimensions return back to normal. I'm going to Astral Barrage again, and I'm going to go ahead and Ivy Cudgel Comfy. Okay. Does not knock it out, but gets really, really close. Astral Barrage. Maybe I should have went after Incineroar instead. This is not going to get the KO, but my legend goes down. Yeah, I should have went after Incineroar. That's okay. I was more worried about Comfy because I think he was going to heal, which would keep Incineroar in the game. Oh, you did it to Ogerpon anyway. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that arrangement there. Chien-Pao gets to come out now and doesn't have to really worry about anything. But this could have totally been my game. Absolutely could have been my game. I'm just gonna go after Incineroar now. Forward healing. So this could end up as a double knockout. Could. Astral Barrage goes in. I know Comfy's gone. I'm just more worried about Incineroar. I'm burnt. It is super effective, but I am burnt. So I get a Grenade boost. Sacred Sword. Does not. It gets really, really close, though. It's super close. Knocked off. Calyrex times 4. It's a total knockoff. Total knockout. Can't do anything about it. Last turn, it would have been like the turn to do it. Absolutely. I should have went after that slot. So that was my fault. And we would have saw their fourth, which is probably Rillaboom. No, Dragapult. That's right. Dragapult is the last. Let's gonna Sucker Punch the Incineroar. I think we have this. To be honest with you guys, I think we have this. Because I can't do anything to Phantom Force. Dragapult had Focus Sash. So they have to hit me really, really hard with something now, or as Incineroar is going to hit me with like Flare Blitz. I do not know what other Dragapult has. I mean, Dragon Darts can knock us out, but I don't know. One? Okay, never mind. It's like, I mean, we could. It's unlikely, but we could. All right, 36-44. Not bad. Okay, so Whimsicott, Regidrago, Ogerpon, Moongus, Chi-Yu, and Zacian. A lot of people using Zacian. Hey, guys, welcome to the party where Zacian takes names. But in this case, it's a very ranged assortment of Pokemon. Let's do our typical open, our Tailwind, like main attacker, you know, that type of deal. We'll bring in Ogerpon and Chien-Pao. I think that's what we'll bring in. With this assortment, we leave Indeedee and Dragonite behind so that we do not get put into a position to where either one or the other is going to be put into a really uncomfortable position. I doubt that they're going to be doing any type of trick room, but I know Amoonguss would definitely slow down the battle quite a bit. So Whimsicott, Chi-Yu, interesting. And I'm going to do Whimsicott, Calyrex. Whimsicott, Calyrex. Hey. Okay. So we're going to do Tailwind. I'm going to Terra, Astral Barrage. Is this the best course of action? It has to be, right? Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We might get taken down here in one blow, depending on Chi-Yu. But we might be blown away. Might be blown away. Alright, Cotton Spore. That's gonna lower down speed harshly. Go in. Wave. Once the cock was down, Calyrex does not. That's for Raj. Okay. Whimsicott lives because Sash. Yep, bring out Chien-Pao. Okay, Chien-Pao and Chi-Yu, let's go. We're gonna Sucker Punch the Chi-Yu, and I'm gonna Astral Barrage. So that way we get a guaranteed KO. And hopefully it'll live. I don't know what Whimsicott's gonna do. I don't think it really matters. Yep, there it goes. So we're gonna knock down Chi-Yu. That won't stop me. And I think we outspeed Whimsicott. Still? Okay, well, yeah, Tailwind. So they'll have it one turn after, but that's okay. Astral Barrage kicks in. Knocks down the Whimsicott. Now, do they have anyone with Sucker Punch on their side of the field? If they do, it's going to make this interaction very interesting. Because now I get a Grenade boost. I don't think they have anyone that is Wide Guard ready. That doesn't really mean anything. Calyrex does have a -2 to its speed, so even that would cause me to swap. Like, absolutely. Because now Zacian right now could outspeed me and do a lot of damage. Regidrago would not, but it does put into perspective of what I need to do now. So, yeah. So we're going to Ice Spinner into that slot, swap over to Ogerpon, put a little bit of pressure onto Zacian, who is crowned form, so he gets a +1. And that +1's going to sit on the field regardless. Chien-Pao is probably going to get KO'd here, but I also believe Ogerpon's going to get the same fate too, if that makes sense. I'm expecting one or both of my Pokemon to get knocked out here, depending on their dealings. Since they have Tailwind, Zacian speeds 220, outspeeds Chien-Pao. I can't stop that, no matter what I try. Me going after Regidrago is the hopes that I'd be able to hit it before anything. So if Zacian goes into Ogerpon, I'm fine. But if I went into Chien-Pao, I'm in trouble. Beam with Blade. Ogerpon, let's go. I survive, so I'm not super effective. Ice Spinner goes right into Regidrago, which should knock it out. Yep, there it goes. Ooh, that could have turned out completely different. Like I said, if Zacian went after Chien-Pao, this game was over. There was no way for me to come back from that. Actually, let's go Sacred Sword, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Follow Me. Here comes the Terra. What's your Terra type? Are you Ghost? Normal? What is it? Ground. Okay. So now Ice Spinner is going to do a ton of damage to you if I am able to do that. Follow me. Watch, are you going to do Earthquake? Play. Okay, it's like if you have Earthquake, that's dope. Pop. Ogerpon goes down. Because I was trying to prevent stuff happening to Chien-Pao, which I successfully did. Sacred Sword into that slot. Okay. That one's gone. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I think the game's over. I think the game's over. We're gonna Sucker Punch to kind of force something. And then I'm going to Shadow Ball. Sucker Punch. Okay, so I forgot that us having Tailwind at different intervals, so I had it for one turn. So because they got a +1 turn on me, they technically would outspeed me there. So if they had like Earthquake, right, they would have the ability to knock out both of my Pokemon there for being Terra Ground. If they for some reason didn't, I don't know what their movesets were, but if they for some reason did not have Earthquake or anything to do with like their Terra, it could be just a defensive Terra. But the outcome, because they were technically faster than me, if they survived that Sucker Punch anyway, if they survived Sucker Punch, they were technically faster than I was. Which means that they would have done far more damage to me than I was willing to deal. Which means that they could have like completely decimated me in that particular turn. Because they technically had Tailwind. So if they had like an AoE move or like a two-hitter, not two-hitter, but like two focus, you guys can, if they had an AoE move, they would have won there, I think. Since they didn't, it doesn't really matter. But it's very interesting to think if that would have turned out completely different. They did have an additional turn of Tailwind. So even if I did not get KO'd, they still technically outspeed me even after Tailwind. So I just had to figure out a way to get around that. But they had to definitely focus on Chien-Pao well before that, because Calyrex absolutely would have outsped. Okay, so we have Dondozo, Latios, Kyogre, Tatsugiri, Volcarona, and Comfey. Oh boy. So what's going to be the combo here? What should we do? You could technically outspeed me with Volcarona, but in the event that they have Trick Room, Whimsicott would not be the best one to have. So I think open up with like Calyrex and Indie would be first, and then we can go in with Ogerpon, and then I kind of like the option of Dragonite. Dragonite would be very, very helpful here, because then I can focus down the Dawn really easy, because I resist everything. Now Ogerpon being in here could take down Kyogre, Tatsugiri, can even bring down Comfey, and also live a couple of moves. I feel like I'm forgetting something with Latios though. Latios would be a really, really hard target if I had like maybe a different type of Pokemon on my side. And I didn't mention this in the beginning of the intro. We are looking at a chopping block, so we're not going to be using all 6 of these Pokemon. We might be changing out Indie for someone else, because while having anti-priority would be really, really good. Oh yeah, wait, we're going to try out Comfey right here. That's dope. if Comfy hits the field, if their moves hit their partner, I want to say that it would negate it because, you know, why not, right? I think that's how that works. Can't read those. So Latios and Dawn. Okay. Second seed. Versus Surge. Seed. Okay. Terra, Astral Barrage, and we're going to go ahead and Helping Hand the Calyrex. Now, depending on what Latios does. When he has Simple Beam, you can also use Psych Up, which you wouldn't really want to use Psych Up. But this is a good opportunity to swap into Tatsugiri and get the Commander boost, which would be terrible. I don't have anyone with Haze still. So, there's that. Having the Dawn and Tatsu in a regulation restricted format or one restricted format, that's insane. Don Dozo is like what was it in Naruto? No, not Naruto, but Shippuden. Kasame. He was the tailed beast. I think that's what Dodonzo is. Okay, we're gonna Terra, Ghost. Looks like they're not gonna Terra. Nope, Helping Hand. Set out, I outspeed. Astral Barrage. Not getting a boost in the psychic field, but that doesn't matter because Respect, Terra'd, and Helping Hand. Oh, that's a double. Oh, that is a double. Oh. Oh, maybe a triple. Oh. That one hurt. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt quite a bit. Oh. Hey guys, don't make the same mistakes I did. Just go straight to Specs. Don't do Scarf. Scarf was funny, but Specs is better. Specs is way better. Okay, Kyogre, here we go. Kyogre's gonna make it rain. The Tatsugiri is on the field too. We're gonna do this. And I think we're just gonna do the Helping Hand because I got a +2, plus other bonuses, plus it's raining, and plus why not? So could you imagine if that was a bonus encounter? It's like just because. Hey, have a 1.3% bonus or a 30% bonus because why not? Helping Hand goes over to Kyogre. Hey, I'm gonna do the same thing. This is gonna be dope. But I think I am stronger. You didn't Terra again. I wonder if you did it on accident. Here comes Astral Barrage +2 with the Helping Hand. This is Terra. This is a lot. This is gonna be a lot, and it's oh my goodness, just melted away. Oh, that's buttery smooth. That's so buttery smooth. Oh my goodness, guys, don't make the same mistakes I did. Scarf Calyrex is pretty freaking dope, but if you pretend this thing is Fluttermane and just gets a boost because he could, bro, put Specs on this thing. Like, yeah, you're 222. Nothing is really gonna outspeed you, especially if there's no way of like doing a lot of other stuff. But Jesus, this is so much. Holy cow. Okay, so we have Ice Rider, Walking Wake, Entei, Fluttermane, Mienshao, and Grimmsnarl. Okay, so for this particular matchup, we do have a couple of options that we have for us. We're going to definitely open up an Entity Calyrex, right? We can't stop Trick Room, but I don't think we really need to worry about it. We're really worried about Mienshao being able to turn our stuff off. Now, in the event that Trick Room is activated, because it will, let's do Ogerpon and I don't want to do... Wait, hold up. Entity is coming out. We're going to go Chien Pao. If Entity comes out, sets up the field, I can't activate my priority attacks. I was really thinking about bringing in Dragonite to be able to hit anything on that side of the field. Upper Hand still hits for me and Chao. We can't ignore anything that Grimmsnarl wants to do. Yeah, we really can't. Well, we can because Entity's like right there. We also stop Entei from doing its nonsense. We also stop Walking Wake from doing its nonsense. We just need to really prevent as much as we possibly can. I just don't want to bring in Dragonite to hopefully do like extreme speed for it to be either Fluttermane or Mian Chow or anything, because I need to be able to work within Trick Room, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, not right now. We don't need that. So if Mian Chow is out there, I set up for the Psychic. If it's not out there, I so go in for everything. Okay, Mian Chow is out there, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we'll do the Indeedee, Calyrex, and I'm just going to go straight into Psychic nonsense, because we can ignore Fake Out, which is good. But yeah, we can also do this. Yes, okay. So there's a lot of bonuses here, right? I think Calyrex is gonna Terra, so it wouldn't be that big of a gotcha thing, right? Psychic, it's not effective. I mean, it would be after. Let's Psychic into Mian Chow. And no, let's Shadow Ball into Mian Chow, and I'll Helping Hand Calyrex. Because it can't Fake Out, so it has to go to Wide Guard to prevent Wide Guard from being used. But I'm using this so that I can automatically get some sort of save state. Because Indeedee's on the field, if they use Trick Room, I'm just going to reverse it. So I don't think I have to worry about that. There's Helping Hand. It's at Wide Guard. Protect on Calyrex comes up. Okay, so they don't Terra. That's interesting. Shadow Ball. No Wide Guard. Okay. Shadow Ball over on Mian Chow. Survives because of Sash. Okay. Coaching. Okay. Attack and defense rows. Shadow Ball on Calyrex. And I'm going to go ahead and Dazzling Gleam so I knock out Mian Chow. Here comes the Terra. It's going to go over to Calyrex. Are you normal? If you're normal, you got me. You're grass. Okay. So I got you. Absolutely got you. Wide Guard. You're one turn too late for that. Oh no, you protect Dazzling Gleam. Well, that sucks. Shadow Ball. Go over to Calyrex. That's a lot. Dazzling Gleam. It stops him from there. I might have been able to knock them out. But Glacial Lance should not knock me out. I mean, it is because they got a +1 bonus. Dang it. That's okay, though. That is absolutely okay. I have Chien Pao, so I can go for either one of those targets and not care. I also have Ogerpon. So Ogerpon's going to have a little bit of fun. Fix the mold. And I'm going to go after you. I'm going to follow me. I think Calyrex is going to protect here, if not get swapped. I think it's going to protect, though. If it protects, that's fine. They can't really use anything that's going to stop me. But I am going to knock out Mian Chow. That is my best option. So there's the protect, as predicted. Now, they could have Fluttermane. Now, if they do have the Fluttermane in the back, it would make it so that they outspeed me if they have the booster energy. I don't think they will, but that could happen. So Mian Chow is down. That should have happened last turn, but they got the Wide Guard to stop it. There's the Fluttermane. No booster energy. But I'm going to go into that, and I'm going to Helping Hand Ogerpon. Shadow Ball. Not enough to get the KO. I the Cudgel. Take down your legendary. So there we go. Calyrex goes down. They're now left down to the last two, which is one is Fluttermane and the other is someone I can't read. Entei. Okay, we will go into that slot, and I will go ahead and follow me for Indy. Now the crappy thing here is I don't really have a counter to Entei, but he doesn't really have a counter for me either. Shadow Ball does not affect Indy. I have Cudgel, gonna knock out Fluttermane, because that's how that interaction happens. And Stomping Tantrum goes into Indy. And Indy lives! Let's go. Let's go. They should not have another Pokemon. 2, 3, yeah, 4. What happened? Anything fun? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh no! Disaster had struck, guys. My net died. It was me. Oh man, that match was mine. That absolutely was mine, but that's okay. That was a good match. Absolutely. 38, 45. Dang it. Dang it, that match was mine. Ah, jeez. Oh man. Cheese and crackers, man. This is some bull crap. Well, that was fun. Give it a couple of minutes so that we can let the rank update. Hopefully we get internet back. I'm going to try to edit this. I think I still have access to Adobe products, even though my net is down. I don't think it really fully kicks me off because I still have access to it. I think I lose all of the stuff that if I saved anything to the server, like to their servers, I think I have no access to those, but everything else I should have access to. So there's the connection with the server interrupted. Yep, that sucks. So get it a few minutes and then we'll be right back. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of today's video. At the time of this recording, the internet is still down, but I recorded early enough to where I can sit and wait for it to come back so that I can edit it and send it over to the YouTube that you guys can watch. Again, happy Tuesday. And I don't really know what the ranking is because, you know, I can't look at the moment, but it is what it is. We did, however, end at 3-2 with a win record of 38 and 45, making 83 battles that we've played so far. So I'm quite excited for what we've done up to this point, and I cannot wait to do more. For now, though, since it is the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you had made it up to this point, I appreciate you for making it up to this far. Please leave a comment down below just to let me know what you guys think. I do reply to any and all comments left behind, and while you're there, might as well hit the like button. That would be great. And since you're already doing all the other YouTube things, if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, that would also help quite a bit. So yes, all of that will definitely help out the channel and it helps the videos perform better. So please consider doing that and hit the notifications. Those are very important too. I do plan on uploading for the rest of the month because we've only got 7 left after this. So 7 more battles. So 7 more days, 42 more battles, which would make us 125, and that's dope. And I would still want to hear from you guys if you guys want to see like the long form battles from where I started and where I ended at the end of this month. So please let me know. Otherwise, we can come up with some other ideas to do for the end of the month thing. So there's that. If you're a brand new viewer or a returning viewer, please consider doing everything that I mentioned before. If you guys want to watch more content, there's a playlist at the end with over 300 videos of me doing this exact thing. Win, loss, doesn't matter. I just show my progress and I do the best that I can to be better as a VGC player and hopefully get other people involved into this hobby. And if I inspire you to play, awesome. And if I don't, I hope that I'm at least a little bit entertaining for you guys to laugh a little. So with that all out of the way, do all the YouTubey things. I hate spamming it, but it does help quite a bit. And yeah, that's it. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all again tomorrow. Till then, take care and have a good day. Peace.